Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So let us start our new topic called key ESG challenges and their impacts. In the implementation of ESG initiatives, there are multiple challenges we face and the organizations are facing, which can impact organizations differently. Understanding the challenges and their potential impacts is crucial for effectively managing ESG factors. Here are some key ESG challenges and their impacts. First one is data availability and the quality. The challenge is obtaining reliable and consistent ESG data can be difficult due to fragmentation, varying standards, and limited disclosures. What can be the impacts associated with this challenge? There can be operational, reputational, and compliance related impacts. Operational means inaccurate data may lead to flawed decision making and ineffective ESG strategies. With respect to reputational impact, poor data quality can undermine stakeholder trust and credibility in ESG reporting. In terms of compliance impact, non-compliance with reporting standards and regulatory requirements due to inadequate data can lead to legal and financial risks. Next is integration into business strategy. So the challenge is aligning ESG considerations into core business strategy and operational practices requires comprehensive integration. What will be the impacts associated with this? There can be strategic impact, resource related impacts, and competitiveness related impacts. So, if we say strategic alignment, the first impact will be the lack of integration may result in missed opportunities for innovation and sustainable growth. What will be the resource allocation related impact? So, we can say if we don't have effective integration into business strategy, it will lead to insufficient resource allocation to ESG initiatives that may hinder the implementation and impact the long-term sustainability goals. What will be the competitive disadvantage? It will lead to failure to integrate ESG effectively, may result in losing competitive edge with the stakeholders, increasingly prioritizing the sustainability. Then third one is stakeholder engagement. The challenge will be engaging diverse stakeholders on ESG issues effectively requires tailored communication and responsiveness. So what can be the impact? In terms of reputation, poor stakeholder engagement can damage reputation and lead to increased scrutiny and criticism. In terms of investors' confidence, the impact will be inadequate engagement may affect investor confidence and access to the capital, particularly from ESG focused investors. In terms of operational support, the impact will be lack of stakeholder support can hinder implementation and sustainability of ESG initiatives. The next category is regulatory and complexity of the compliances. The challenge is navigating complex and evolving ESG regulations, reporting requirements, and standards across jurisdictions. The impact is compliance cost. So, high compliance cost associated with the meeting diverse regulatory requirements. Legal risk can be there. Non-compliance can result in legal sanctions, penalties, and reputational damage. Strategic planning related failures also. Uncertainty in regulatory landscape can impact strategic planning and resource allocation for the ESG initiative. Next category of the challenge is resource constraints. In this resource constraint, challenge can be limited financial, human, technological resources may restrict the organizational ability to implement comprehensive ESG strategies. What will be the impact associated with this? Like implementation delays. So, insufficient resources can delay ESG program implementation and achievement of the targets. Competency gaps. So, lack of expertise and training on ESG issues can hinder effective management and reporting. Also, innovation limitations. So, resource constraints may limit the innovation in sustainable practices and technologies. The next one is culture and all organizational change. In this category, the challenge can be shifting organizational culture to embrace sustainability and responsible business practices. So, what will be the impact? Like examples, employee engagement. If there is a resistance to change and lack of employee engagement in ESG initiatives. Next is like leadership commitment. Inadequate leadership commitment to sustainability may undermine the cultural change related efforts. Also, performance alignment. So, misalignment between organizational values and ESG objectives can affect long term sustainability efforts. Next category is risk management and materiality. So the challenge is identifying and prioritizing material ESG risks relevant to the organization's business context. The impact can be risk exposure. Failure to identify and manage ESG risks can lead to operational disruptions and financial losses. Reputational impact, like negative ESG incidents can damage reputation and stakeholder trust. Investors decisions or investment decisions. So investors and stakeholders increasingly consider ESG risk in their investment decisions, impacting access to capital and cost of capital. Next is external factors and stakeholder expectations. The challenge can be adapting to evolving stakeholder expectations, market dynamics, and geopolitical shifts. The impact examples can be competitive advantage, brand image, and regulatory compliance. So in the competitive advantage, failure to meet evolving expectations may result in loss of market share. Competitive advantage. In the brand image case, like reputational risks associated with not meeting stakeholder expectations on ESG performance. Then regulatory compliance. In this example, we can take like keeping pace with changing regulatory requirements and global standards. Now it comes about addressing the ESG challenges, how we address these challenges effectively. So the organization should develop robust ESG strategy aligned with the business objectives, enhance data management and reporting capabilities, also strengthen the stakeholder engagement and communications, ensure compliance with regulatory requirements and international standards, also invest in resource and capabilities to support ESG initiatives, and then most importantly, drive a culture of sustainability and responsible governance. Also, we need to continuously monitor and adapt to evolving ESG trends and stakeholder expectations. So by proactively addressing these challenges, we need to deal with these challenges in proactive manner. Organizations can enhance their resilience, improve ESG performance, and also they create long-term value for stakeholders while contributing positively to environmental, social, and governance outcomes. Thank you very much, friends. So let us start new topic now.